Hey, what's up guys? So there is a double standard which happens in social situations that most of us are encountering. What happens in social situations is that, let's say there's a party happening and you don't know a lot of people there, or you're going with a friend. Now once you enter, let's say the party is raging, right, and you're not drunk, you haven't had a lot of alcohol, plus maybe you've come from work, so you're completely in your head, you're in a logical headspace, and you're just lethargic, you don't want to do shit. Basically, you're not in a fun mood, so you cannot transition into a fun mood very easily. So as soon as you enter, you see the party is raging and people are doing all kinds of shit. There might be some people who are on the floor doing the Naagin dance. There might be some people who would be, doing shots after shots after shots, and you'd be like, I used to be that guy in college, but not now anymore. There might be people who might be just puking here and there, but you'd be thinking, yeah, I'm so cool, right? But then at the same time, if it's your party or you're drunk enough there, you will be one of those people who will be doing all of those crazy things. I know because I was one of those people. Every party, I'm that guy. But then I noticed myself going into other places where the people are doing the same thing and I'm judging them. Now, why does this happen? Let's break this down. It's a very funny thing. I'm just smiling because of it. Okay? The reason might not be that funny, but let's just begin the video. So welcome back guys, welcome to another video. My name is Kshitij. I teach you guys about dating advice, personal development and how to build your Iron Man lifestyle. So just hit the subscribe button, spank it, smash it, demolish it before we begin today's video. Also, a lot of you have been adding me on @Kshitij on Instagram. That is not my Instagram. My Instagram is @IronmanKshitij. So which is why I've changed the designation out here. I don't know where it comes. It just, I think it flips. It's a bit crazy. So going back to the hypocritical standards that we've noticed in society. It's not in society. एक तो ना ऐसा होता है कि anytime you notice something ना सबको ऐसे बोलना था, society does this, society does that. Like, what the fuck is society, dude? You make up the fucking society. So this thing about the mainstream and society and all of this stuff people talk about, which I've also spoken about in the past, but now I don't want to do that. I don't want to be like mainstream mein aisa hota hai, society mein aisa hota hai. You are taking sides, that's going to be great for marketing. Like, that's a marketing tactic where you do take sides, one versus the other. You go versus. But that's not what I want my channel or my brand to stand for. I want my channel and brand to be more inclusive. If there are certain people doing that, there are certain people who are not doing that as well. Definitely we could be the outliers. 90% of the people will not be getting things like game, will not be going for entrepreneurship or starting to meditate, all of those things, because it does take a lot of work and it does take a lot of effort. Coming back to the video, so there are certain times where you have the double standard, right? Khud ki party hai to bahut maza aa raha hai. If it's someone else's party, then you're just judging people out here. Oh my god, what the fuck is that guy doing? Oh my god, I just saw that guy get rejected so many times. I think his eye contact is off. You try to break down his game. You try to break down each and every social situation, whereas you on the other hand would be just standing in the corner or might not even be talking to people at that time. And there's a double standard. Now why that exists? Let's cover that first. That exists, number one, is because we want to protect ourselves. Okay, if we're going into a social situation, what's more difficult, to point a finger at other people or to point a finger at yourself? It's easier to say that those people are stupid ass people, wo bhaiyan log hain, wo chute hain. You don't want to say the same thing to yourself. Okay, you want to be like, I'm amazing, alright? And then also, if you say the same thing that ki main chutiya hu, now you have another burden of improving yourself as well, and then doing the approach, or maybe going out there and being a part of the party, which at this point where you're not in the fun mood, you haven't had a couple of drinks, maybe if you don't drink, you're just not in a fun mood, okay? Or you're out of your head. Now I'm trying to be more inclusive because log daru waru peete hain. So just saying that, okay, I don't encourage you to drink anyway. Like, I don't drink, so koi vehm mein mat rehna, because you're not feeling a lot of fun at that time. You haven't spoken to a lot of people, so you're in your little head, your own little world, where you feel that the outside world is threatening. What our ego does is it always wants to protect ourselves. Okay, it fears the unknown. So anytime we go out there into the unknown, it fears that we're gonna die, which is not true. So our ego is there to protect ourselves. So during that time, whatever is our identity, whatever we feel we are, and just to protect ourselves, just whatever identity we've said that this is the person that I am, our mind, our brain is going to protect us and reinforce that reality to us. When I'm in a social situation, I look at people, I'm like, okay, these people are having fun, okay, but I'm like, I can in no reality do that. So ye log chuti hain. Like, I just start judging them. But on the other scenario, when I am feeling fun, okay, I am feeling fun, I've gone in, those are my friends, I'm just enjoying. So the brain, the logical brain, which is living in the past and the future, which is just thinking, okay, I have this identity and I don't want Kshitij to die, that does not exist, because now I'm present, I'm doing something with my body. Anytime you do something with your body, you're gonna get out of your head. In your head, you have a small enough reality where you feel the world is like this or it's like that, but it's not real at all, because whenever we're in our head, we're either in the past or we're either in the future, or we're just in an imaginary world. Now, our goal here becomes to live in the real world rather than than in the ideas of this. So let's say you enter a party, you're thinking that people are doing all of this stuff. Now at the time you're thinking that if I go in and I do certain things, I'm gonna be so weird. Or if I go in and I just start dancing right now, or if I start socializing with people right now, I'm gonna feel so weird. So at that point, as soon as you projected yourself into the future, you have gotten away from the reality which is right there, which is you just looking at people and staring and judging them. So at any time, what you wanna be doing is you wanna start catching yourself doing these things where you're projecting in the future, where you don't even know what might happen or what's not gonna happen, but you're still assuming the worst. This is another thing. Anytime we're doing something which is out of a comfort zone, anytime we're doing something like an approach, we always feel it's not gonna go good. Alright, it could be that we've never done an approach, but just because other people have told us so, or we've watched in movies, or just other things, other stimuli in this world which we've gotten from other people or the world in general, we feel that this is not gonna work. But at the same time, if you haven't tried it, you don't know what the fuck is gonna happen. Why do we always feel that it's not gonna work? It might just happen that you go up to someone, or you do this particular thing, or you get out of your comfort zone, and it might just work. How do you know it's not gonna work? Till the time you haven't tried it. So at any point in time where you catch yourself being in your head, you want to get out of it. How do you get out of it? Is by being in your body, by giving yourself proof, by going out there, by doing certain things. The more you go out there into the unknown, the more you face your problems, your fears, whatever it is that's stopping you, and you throw some light on it, right? Imagine what happens where there's darkness around. So if there's darkness, if I throw some light on it, what happens? If the darkness goes away, it dissipates. It's like it's a foggy morning and you can't see anything, there's zero visibility. But then when the sun comes up, it pierces through that fog, slowly and steadily it dissipates all of the fog. Similarly with the darkness, it dissipates all of the darkness and there's light. So if there is unknown, your default response is going to be to protect yourself. But when you go in, once you face your fears, once you be a part of that social scenario, you're going to start loosening up slowly and steadily. So I walk into a party, I'm judging people, I notice that there are certain things happening. Once I realize that there's a double standard, I can combat it. I can realize that I'm just living in my head and this is not reality. So what I do is that there's a solution. Let's go find out. Maybe people will like me, maybe they will not. But this judgmental thing that I'm doing right now, that's not right. Because other people are doing what they want to do and it's fun for them. And just realizing that if this was my party, I would have done the same thing and it would have been a lot more fun for me as well. So now, once you start catching yourself into these situations, stop standing on the sidelines, because glory is not found on the sidelines. You've got to be a part of the action. So there are two kinds of people, spectators and the action takers. One are the kind of people who just like to just watch others do all of the fun. That's safe, that will protect you, that will save you from all the embarrassment, but at the same time, you're not gonna feel what it's gonna be like once you're a part of that action, once you're in the middle of it. You're not gonna know how it feels like to overcome your obstacles, to overcome the problems, to overcome your fears, and then accomplish something. That feeling is amazing. And then once school and college gets over and we get busy with our lives, we don't even play a lot of sports, so we kind of lose that feeling. And then slowly and steadily, by the time we reach the 30s and 40s, we're just like, life is just not fun. We're stuck in routine, we're stuck in like a wheel, rat wheel, hamster wheel. We're stuck on the hamster wheel of life and we're just in the rat race, where we just wake up, we go to work, we come back, we wake up, we go to work, we come back. We might not even be having sex at that time, by the time we turn 30, because life is just like so fucking mundane. Like you will not be having sex with your same wife as well. You don't want to do that. You want to be very careful with that sort of stuff. And for that, you always have to be in the front lines. You want to lead, you want to be a part of the action. And that is how you're going to be feeling alive. You're going to be looking forward to something to do. So anytime you're walking into a party and you catch yourself having these thoughts that these people are stupid, they're not. They're having a lot of fun. Realize that you have the double standard as well. And then slowly and steadily take one step, take two steps, take three steps. Okay? Start talking to some people. That's going to be a first step. Then do the second step. Start moving a bit, start grooving a bit, start making friends in the party. And then slowly and steadily, you're going to open up and you're going to be a part of that party as well. Now, a rule of thumb, okay, for all of these things to do is, anytime you're in a social situation and there's some crazy shit going on and you're not a part of that, let's say people are doing the Naagin dance on the floor, make sure you always want to be the guy who's doing the Naagin dance on the floor versus the guy who's standing next to the bar with a drink in his hand and judging people, being like, these people are not cool. I'm the cool one because I'm standing on the side. Because guess what? Nobody gives a fuck about the guy standing next to the bar with a drink in his hand or standing in the corner looking at people, judging them. And this shit which happens in movies where aisa lagta hai ki when you're standing in the corner, you're judging people, some girl is gonna come up to you because you look mysterious, because you're not the party guy. She's gonna come up to you and she's gonna tell you that, hey, you wanna get out of here? I'm so bored in this party. I don't even like people. That's not a reality. That doesn't happen. You don't wanna wait on all those things. You wanna be the action taker. Remember, you wanna be the action taker. You wanna design your life the way you want it to be. And that's what my entire channel is all about. That being said, guys, I'm gonna leave you guys to it. I hope you guys got a lot out of the video. Also, I hope you guys like the new setup. I've added a lamp out there and I've added another blue light out there. I'm gonna get some more lights and then get those colors also to be changing and then sync them or link them with the lower thirds, the animation that we have out here with the colors. That's gonna give it a really nice feel. And that being said, guys, if you're not subscribed yet, just make sure you hit the subscribe button, spank it, smash it, demolish it. As always, guys, I love you and I'm gonna see you later. Peace.